What is going on, guys? As the title of this video suggests, this is a story about how I got chased down in the hood by a crackhead while doing Doordash deliveries. This was actually a crazy story. So basically, I want to first start off by saying I live in Cleveland, right? I live in the suburbs in Cleveland. So I'm in a relatively nice area. I'm not in the hood or anything. Um, so I saw a DoorDash ad and I said, hey, let me sign up for this because I was looking for some disposable income, some extra income, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to earn some money. So DoorDash, if you don't know, DoorDash is a platform, an app where you can deliver food to people's doors for money, basically. So I thought, oh wow, this is a good opportunity, along with my full-time job that I have. Um, so I got in my car, right? I launched the app. I found this order. I found this order, right? It was like 20 miles away or something. And I was like, wow, this should pay rather nicely. It was like $15, 15 to $20, I think, with the tip included. So, no diddy. So I accepted the order and I didn't think much of it. And I look at the map and it has me going to McDonald's. So I'm saying, oh yeah, okay. So this McDonald's easy place to pick up from. No hassle. So I get in there, get the order, get back in my car, and then I clicked pick up the order, and then so it has me driving out to Cleveland in one of the ghettoest areas imaginable. I look at the map and I'm like, oh wow, yeah, this is not going to be good. So I already got the food and everything, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to just go back in there and say, yeah, nah, I can't do the delivery or whatever. So I thought I would suck it up, man up. The worst that can happen is I get shot in the face. Um, you know, like that's always like the worst. One of the worst things that can happen is you get shot. Even when I'm driving my car, sometimes I'm like, what about if somebody just shoots me right now? Like, some crazy person. You hear all these stories about people like at the drive-through and such just getting shot. It's crazy. I actually there was a story earlier in Akron. Some lady got shot in the drive-through while she was getting Taco Bell, and I'm like, oh wow, yeah. But it's a frightening world out there. So, anyways, on with the story. So I was delivering. I'm driving in my car. I'm getting ready to go to the hood. So I'm driving my car. I see all these different abandoned buildings and such. Like, it's Cleveland, so there's a lot of different. There's a lot of sketchy areas. A bunch of people hanging out on the streets and hanging out on the side of the road. Just a bunch of sketchy looking individuals. So I'm driving down. I turn down this one street where the house is. I turn down this little alleyway, and this house is kind of small. It looks kind of disheveled. There's a broken fence. So I pull into the driveway. Thinking about this in hindsight, I should have just parked in the street. And I do that whenever I do DoorDash now. So I parked in the driveway like a certified idiot. So I look at the directions. It says go behind the fence to deliver to drop in front of the front door. So I'm thinking, okay, this should be easy. I won't have to interact with anyone. So I go past the fence. I go past the fence and I drop the food on the front porch. Immediately the door opens and I'm greeted by what looks like a COD zombie from Black Ops 1. I'm not even kidding. This lady you could tell she definitely was on something. Heroin, I don't know what drug she was on, but her face was droopy. Um, she greeted me and she had slurred speech. She was like, "Hey," and I was just like, wow. I was just kind of frozen in shock. And so she says, thank you. That's how she talked. I'm not even kidding. It's not even a joke. Um, but right behind her, then I'm about to leave. Right, I take a picture of the order, and I say, okay, have a nice day. And out of nowhere, there's this guy that appears in the background, big dude, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And this guy comes. he comes to the front door and he says, "Hey, who are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just the DoorDash delivery And he interrupts me, man. He says, are you cheating on me to his girl? He thinks that he thinks that I'm like a lover or something." And I'm like, "No, dude, I'm just the DoorDash driver." And he said to me, he's just like, "No, the fuck you're not." And he's like, I think you're just delivering food to my lady or something like that." And I'm like, "Dude, no, I'm just the DoorDash driver." So this guy literally got furious. In his face you could see. So I back away instantly. I'm like, "Nah, dude, I can't do this." So the fence that I came through earlier, it closed behind me for some reason when I first got in there, and I wasn't thinking anything of it. And so as I turn to leave, I see it's closed. I start booking it. I get past the fence. I try to get past the fence. The fence doesn't unlock. I have to literally jump over the fence. I busted my ass, bro. I had like a cut on my back. Like, bro, I was trying to get out of there. My adrenaline was high as shit. Dude, I literally couldn't, it was pitch black. I couldn't see the lock or anything, so I was not gonna deal with that. I fucking hopped that fence. And as I get into my car, this guy is like on the fence, like pounding it basically. You could see it moving, right? And so he opens it up. I fucking floor my car backwards. I'm in a driveway, remember that. I fucking floor my car backwards and I maneuver into the street. And this guy is fucking chasing me, bro. He's running down my fucking car, dude. I fucking floor it. I'm going like 35 in a 20, like a 15-20 zone right now. And this guy is running right behind me. And I'm like, dude, I don't want any problems with this guy. All of a sudden, I turn onto the road. I'm like, oh, thank God I lost him. I lost him. Then I get to a red light. I'm stopped there, right? I'm pretty sure this guy saw my car or something. So he saw the color of my car. I drive a bright orange car. So it's probably visible in the darkness. But anywho, this guy, I'm not even joking. I see headlights behind me and I'm like, oh, fuck. I was like, oh, shit. And this guy is in his car. This guy is crazy, man. So I get on the phone with 911. I'm like, dude, I'm getting ready to fucking call 911, bro. So I'm I'm ready to go, bro. As soon as that light turns green, I fucking turn left and I fucking floored it, bro. I had 911 on standby. This guy is chasing me erratically behind me in like a silver Honda or something. Like, dude, the car was disheveled. Like, it had like a broken taillight or something. And this dude's chasing me, bro. And I'm like, dude, I'm just the DoorDash guy, and this guy is chasing me down the road. I'm not even kidding you. These people are crazy, man. So this one headlight. So I have a Mustang, right? I have a orange Mustang, and his headlight was out, and he was right behind me. So I fucking booked it. And as soon as I got onto the on-ramp, I fucking floored that shit, bro. I was on the on-ramp. I was 0 to fucking 70 miles per hour in like less than 5 seconds, bro. I drive a V6 Mustang. Don't roast me. But dude, I was booking it on the highway. I got around some cars, and dude, I was scot-free. But I was on the phone, bro. I called 911. And I said some guy's chasing me, and they wanted my location and everything, but I just don't know. I'm not familiar with that area. So I ended up filing a police report. I filed a DoorDash complaint, with support, and I still got the money at the end of the day, but I don't know if it was worth it. She got her food and such, but the boyfriend was just, dude, that dude is out of control. Like, why would I want your lady in the first place? Like, dude, she looks like a Black Ops 1 zombie from fucking Kino der Toten. Like, dude, I'm not trying to take your girl, man. I'm not even kidding. She was below a 0. Like, that's how bad she was. She was below a 0. Nobody would, in their right mind, would take this drug addict out. I'm sorry. If you do drugs, like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to come at you, but like, she had a droopy face and just disgusting looking. It was pretty sad to see, honestly, but I hope she can get her life together. I hope she could turn it around. But that is the story of how I got chased down by a drug addict. I'm pretty sure the guy was on drugs. He was on something too. Big dude. His face wasn't as disheveled as hers, but he was definitely on something. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. It always helps me out. I have more story time videos as well. More incidents that occurred, more stuff that goes on in my daily life, if you guys are interested in that. So I appreciate you guys for watching the video.